Good evening. Welcome to the Brotherhood of the Dice. So tonight, and for the next couple of weeks, we are doing The Walking Dead, or specifically the Walking Dead starter set. So tonight I have with me. We'll go above, so we'll go up this way. We have the very beautiful, the very wonderful Oliver. And to Oliver's right, we have Therator. And then, of course, we have the magnificent Mianova, or Tony. Sorry, I put Tony, not Mianova, in the thing.
It's fine, it's shorter.
And shorter than Tony, we have Dave the Grey. There it is. And finally, we have Dave. The other Dave. Just Dave.
Fake Dave.
Fake Dave.
Done you dirty, Dave. Can't believe it.
Right. So before we get started, I think we will introduce the characters that you are playing this evening. Tell us a little about your character and what you would do, but also what you were doing when the shit hit the fan, when the zombies, when you first became aware of the dead were walking. And I will point out, we are technically doing Walking Dead, but we're not. We're not doing the TV show. We're doing the comic, if anything. But I am going to refer to these as zombies because they are zombies, just as George Romero intended them to be, and that is what they are. And I make no apologies for that.
Gold standard.
Yes. So, without further ado, if you can tell us a little bit about your character, but also what you were doing when it when it first happened, when everything kicked off. And I think since this is in Dave's wheelhouse, we'll start with Dave. The other Dave, not Dave the Grey.
Me, Dave.
Me, Dave. That's what you've been out for. No, sorry, go.
Me, Dave. I am playing Rooster Coates, and Rooster is an old guy, and he used to be a trucker. I'm getting on in years. When his wife passed away, he basically threw himself into work, so he was driving all around the country, just living that loner life, and basically waiting for God to take him. But then the outbreak happened, and he almost accepted, thinking, "This is it. It's time for me to move on." But fate had different plans, and he's still around, and he's found a family again, which has given him new purpose.
Excellent. So, Dave the Grey, if you would, please, sir.
I am Solomon. To be honest, I was pretty much on the streets anyway, staying away from people, just trying to make ends meet. I dropped out of school, very much a learner, so it kind of, to be honest, almost passed me by until I went into town to try and scrounge some food, and then found that all hell quite literally had broken loose. At which point I legged it again, trying to fend for myself, dodging things, and then I stumbled upon these guys, and, you know, anywhere's better than nowhere.
Okay. And Tony.
So I am playing Cecilia Hart. So before all this, I was in the military. The way I see it is I'd recently returned home. And obviously with that, everything was different. But was getting used to being around people again, getting used to the civilian life, and then everything just went to crap. Everything went crazy. The virus hit, and then the training came back, and it felt like I had a purpose again to help people, protect people, and try and save as many people as I could. And then through doing that, I met up with Solomon and the rest of then ended up with the rest of the gang, finding somewhere that we're kind of trying to call home to settle now that everything's not as insane. But yeah.
Okay. And then we have Therator.
Hello, I'm playing as Terry Lee today. He's a teenager. And how did the outbreak start for him? Well, he has his mother. His mother picks him up at school because he was speaking out of turn and got detention. So he was picked up by his mother after detention. And during the way home in the car, they had like a emotional one-to-one talk about his problems, why he's not behaving or should do better at school. When suddenly the outbreak starts, where my mother and I drives over a person which is a zombie, and suddenly chaos erupts, and mother and I tries to get back home. And over time, we are struggling until we find a group of survivors, which we are now together with. And my mother is Rebecca, and we found a good safe haven, and my mother found a lover. But something happens, which I think Phil will explain further.
Yes, we'll come to that a bit later in a moment.
Yeah.
And finally, we have Oliver.
I'm Omar Al-Najjar. I'm a refugee here in the United States. I'm a doctor back home, but I don't have a license to practice here. So I was actually volunteering in a soup kitchen for the homeless. So while people are getting fed and, they get blankets and stuff there, and while they do all the other things there, I give people a checkup and give them advice for their health and things like that. And I was right in the middle of doing that when the outbreak happened, and I was almost bit right at the start and almost didn't make it, almost went down right at the first hurdle because I was treating someone who had turned, or as they turned, and they almost got me. They went for my throat, like to try and bite me, and that's how I discovered the world had went to shit, when one of them almost got me.
Okay. So, there is one other member of your group who, a woman by the name of Lisa Harley. She joined the group quite late. She is probably the weakest link in the group. She, although she's never said, you suspect that she's a recovering addict. She certainly drinks whenever she gets the opportunity, which thankfully isn't very often. But she does, despite the bad points, despite the negative side, she does try. She is trying to make up for a past that she keeps held tightly to her chest. She doesn't share. She very rarely shares things like what's happened in her past. But she is trying. She is trying. And she's particularly close with Terry, who have kind of bonded somewhat, perhaps with Lisa, unbeknownst to Terry's mother, sharing the unopened, or rather just freshly opened bottle of whiskey that she managed to get on the last supply run that you did. So you all obviously belong to a group of survivors. It's only a small group, just yourselves and Lisa Harley. And you've been together for the last year. You've been living in just by sheer chance, you came across a small and well-hidden military bunker, completely deserted. Why, you don't know, but, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And it's located close to the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia. About a few months ago, out of the blue, a surprising new member joined the group. a former soap star actor, called Matthew Green. You all almost instantly recognise his face from television, and you were perhaps surprised he melded well into the group with little trouble, or at least so it seemed. But what you now know is that soon, not long after he arrived, he fell in love with one of the group's most long-standing members, Rebecca Lee, Terry's mother and Cecilia's partner. In a short time, Rebecca began to feel the same way about Matthew. Of course, as I say, the problem was that Rebecca was already romantically involved with Cecilia Hart, leader of your group. And Terry, while Terry's father interacted, so Terry's is from another former relationship before everything happened. But 2 days ago, this secret love affair was suddenly revealed, and blind with rage, Cecilia threatened to kill Matthew if he didn't leave the group. Luckily, the rest of you managed to calm down the situation, but later that night, when the rest of you were asleep, Matthew and Rebecca absconded with one of your vehicles, an old pickup truck, took both your rifles, all of your medical equipment, and much of your food supply, and left.
Oh.
Now you've tracked them and their truck for almost a day now. As the late summer rains have made the dirt roads muddy, it made it much easier to see the marks left by their tyres. And after a long day of travelling, you bedded down far up in the mountains in the middle of the forest, taking your truck off the road to keep it out of sight. When you woke up this morning, Cecilia sent Solomon out to scout the surrounding area, lending him her precious binoculars. So, Solomon, it is checking your wristwatch. It's just a little after 8 in the morning. And as requested by Cecilia, you've headed out to scout ahead while everybody else starts packing things together, getting the camp, breaking camp. Oops, sorry, go on.
No, carry on.
So you've been tailing the road, but not, you're staying off the road, kind of staying off, just following the tree line, for about a mile or so. And then about 800 meters down the road, while you're peering through the binoculars, you spy an orange tent tucked under an old railway bridge. It looks like one of your group's tents, one of the tents that was stolen, but there's no sign of the pickup truck anywhere. You also spot a few walkers, a few zombies, stumbling back and forth, isolated in the woods to either side. So,
Okay.
with that in mind, we will introduce the threat level. So should be able to see on the left-hand side. You should be able to see what looks like a biohazard symbol. You can click on that, and it will bring up the threat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the threat, without going into any detail, the threat level is what it says. It's how dangerous it is. While the threat level remains at 1 or 2, the zombies, the walking dead, the walkers are easy to avoid. When it gets to level 3, then they either through size in numbers or because of your actions, they start to notice you. Up until that point, it is possible to avoid them if you're careful.
Mhm.
But Solomon, you've seen, while you've been kind of sat here surveying the scene, you've seen maybe 3, 4 lone walkers stumbling around in the forest. Nothing near the tent. Nothing in this area.
Okay. Is there a sign of a fire or anything like that?
No.
And no pickup truck?
No. The
I
truck
wonder.
that they've stolen, if this is indeed their tent, which, like I say, it looks identical to the tents, one of the tents that was that they took. But if it is indeed that, then the pickup truck is gone. If it was ever here.
I wouldn't leave the tent. I wouldn't have thought. All right, I'm going to try and sneak closer to like maybe the edge of the tree line.
Okay, so currently you're not, as you can see on this one.
We're down here.
So you're down this general direction, off to the right hand side over this way.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, down that way. Which one is it? There we go. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
But you're currently, like I say, you're 800 yards away, so you're currently off the south edge of this. Yeah.
Right, I'll try and sneak closer, stay off the road, sort of the edge of. Is this in sort of like a gully?
It is, yeah. So this is, like I said, these the forested areas are mainly up on these hillsides. There is this old railway line that runs across. The bridge itself probably sits a good 100 feet above where the tent is.
Oh, that's high.
Okay. That's a good vantage point, though.
It is. Should maybe half of us sneak around that way?
No. There's only Solomon. There's only Solomon here.
There's only me.
It's only you.
And I'm about a mile.
You're about a mile from where everybody else is set up camp.
He's a mile away from us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Cecilia sent him out to scout ahead and report back. To scout ahead while you were breaking camp and then report back.
Okay. Well, there's too many exits, I think, for me to cover all on my own. So as soon as I see the tent and I can see there's no evidence of anybody immediately there, no truck, I'm going to head back as quickly but as safely as I can.
You can give it a scout check if you like.
Okay.
Should roll your scouts and wits, so it should roll 5 dice.
Don't even look at my character sheet.
Okay. Oops.
Okay.
So 0 successes. So you can push it, of course, but if you push it, that gains you a stress dice. I'm not going. In this case, I'm not going to let you push it because it was kind of a passive thing. So I'm not going to allow. But if you in normal circumstances, you can push a roll. But every time you push a roll, it gives you a stress.
You get a stress. Yeah.
And if you roll a 1 on a stress dice, then something bad happens.
Okay. So yeah, no successes. But yeah, if I've established there's nobody immediately around, no smoke, pickup's gone.
No.
I will head back to camp as quickly as I can, while avoiding the zombies that I have already pegged.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't require any checks or anything. So you head back and return back to the area where everybody else has just finished packing things together. Maybe just carrying them down to where the truck
Obviously.
is hidden.
There's 3 exits, so it might be worth splitting up.
So you get back to where the others are packing up. So Cecilia, you probably see Solomon approaching, even though he's heading back to where you are. He's still sneaking. He doesn't walk openly out towards you. He's still kind of creeping, sneaking from cover to cover. But you spot him.
I will go over to like meet him. It's like I'm guessing that this is not unusual behavior, so it's just I guess one of them is just easy to go meet him than just wait till like takes the long route round.
Being cautious. Hunting wabbits. Always pays to practice your skills.
I mean, you are not wrong, and you have some decent skills. But
I found a tent. It looks. It's not. Might not be one of ours, but it looks like one of the ones that they nicked. But the pickup's not there. But it's about a mile that way. But I didn't get too close in case they were still there and spotted me. But no sign of a fire. There's a few walkers around, but there's 2 other roads. If we just go straight up this valley, but then the road carries on past it, but there's another branch off to the left as well. So I don't know whether we need to block the exits and approach from different directions.
I'm
not sure where the truck is, though. I can draw a
You
quick
could
sketch.
probably sketch of sketch out with get a rough representation of what you can see on the screen in a minute. Yeah.
And I'll pop down where I saw some walkers as well.
Okay. Well, I'll say this as like walking back to the others. So, well, if they've left the tent up, that means they plan to go back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we head up there,
and they haven't cleared the area out of walkers, though. It's interesting.
Yeah, they might have just
Careless.
headed off. Yes, look, they might have wandered over from here in the truck. But yeah, I think we should head up and have a closer look to wait for them. I'll like turn to the others and just like.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to head back now and just keep an eye out?
Yeah, we'll meet you there.
And if I see anything, I can come back or hoot once, like an owl.
We'll meet you on the road.
Okay, I'll snurtle back off again.
Okay.
Wonderful. So I'll turn back to this. Particularly, we'll look at Terry, if he's helping like pack it up, and just say, we think we know, but I think we found where they're staying, so we're gonna go check it out.
You found Marv there?
We've found a tent, but we haven't found the car yet, so we're gonna go check it out. Make sure, see what's what.
Okay. Well, Cecilia, you won't threaten them again, will you? You're afraid, I think. You're scared. They were desperate.
I'll like put my hand out on the shoulder and say, "Becca is always safe with me, as are you."
Thank
and
you.
then move to get to finish sorting out, packing
Okay.
up.
Are you telling the others anything?
Well, I just assumed we were all like, because we were packing up the car, we're all there. I didn't say
Okay.
it directly or quietly. It's just I looked at Terry to say it.
Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, it's not a secret. I said it out loud.
Okay. So is anybody else anything to say?
I just Rooster's packing up what small bits we've got and just reiterate that we need to be careful whilst we're travelling on the road. And I'll look at Terry and say, "But don't worry, son. We're going to get her back." And he knows I mean his mum.
Yeah, thank you. I'm worried about Martha and Matthew. I hope they're all right. And like I said, they're probably scared of what happened and desperate.
We'll find them. We'll find them, son. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So at this point, I will point out that some things about your characters. So as well as the usual stats and skills, everybody has an anchor. So a person that's important to them, they have a particular connection with. Normally, you would have two anchors. One would be another player character, and one would be an NPC. But for the purposes of this scenario, it's everybody has a fellow player that's an anchor.
Okay.
Like I said, that person is someone you feel particularly close to, and you can spend time with that person to relieve stress. Also, everybody has a drive, kind of a personal drive, a reason for existing, a reason for moving forward, for keeping going. And as well as that role playing element to it, a drive can be used. Once a session, you can use your drive to get a +2 modifier onto a skill roll. You have to describe how your drive motivates you to be able to push on to get that extra drive, that extra push to be able to use it, to be able to qualify for that. But yeah, you can. So you've got that drive as well. Everybody also has like negative traits, kind of issues. Everybody's got personal issues, which drives the character as well in a different way. And also, particularly with this being kind of standalone, a one-shot kind of thing, everybody also has their own personal secrets. Now, what you do with those secrets is entirely up to you. But for now, they remain secret. As the story progresses, it is up to you how they come to the fore, if they do come to the fore. But they are important to you, as I'm sure you can tell from reading.
Yes. See, when Cecilia says to Terry, my character doesn't say anything, but since Cecilia mentions Rebecca is always going to be safe with me, and so are you, but she doesn't mention Matthew, I'm curious. I have a look at the kind of expression that's on her face when she says that.
Oh, okay.
They seem very sincere.
I don't say anything though.
Okay.
I look at you.
I think you can make an empathy, just an empathy roll, I think, on that.
Oh, okay. Empathy, where are you?
Just empathy.
Oh, top right. Nothing.
Phil, just a question on the.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, go on.
It was just a question on the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Do we? How can I explain? Do we act on them throughout the scenario?
Yes.
Or do we not have to? Or are they something we have to play on?
Yeah, yes. So it's integral to your character, just as the agendas will be in Alien.
Cool.
it is another driving force of your character.
Yeah.
It's not something to like me, like, no, I don't really like that, so I'm going to ignore it.
No, that's absolutely fine. Just so I know which way to go with it.
It's integral to that character.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you've also got on your character sheet. You've also got talents which give you bonuses as well with particular things.
Mhm.
So, for instance, Solomon is particularly good at scavenging.
Mhm.
Talents.
I keep you fed.
I'm a 65-year-old speed freak.
Nice.
I'm a child of the world.
It's worth mentioning as well. Terry is kind of an older teenager as well. It's up to you how old he is, but he's certainly 16. No
Yeah, I
younger
think
than
like 16
16.
high school. Yeah, 16 high school.
No,
yeah.
it's certainly no younger than that. But anywhere between 16 and 19 years old. That
I was
I'll
like
leave.
16. Yeah.
So I'll leave that to you. Sorry, I interrupted.
I put my talent up.
I don't
It's
think
not a secret
you was
thing,
going to
so I
push
put
it.
up.
Was you going to push that role, Oliver? Sorry, I
No,
interrupted
mate.
you, wasn't it?
No, I'm not pushing that role. No. I put my my talent up because it's not like a secret thing, so I've put it up for people to read. Terry's put his up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a secret.
Yeah,
Solomon.
talents aren't secret, no, unless you want it.
Well, especially since I've been like feeding you.
Yeah,
with my talent.
exactly. Your talents tend to be,
Yeah.
you're the things that make you important to the group.
What's our fearless leader got then, Tony?
Fearlessness and leading.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, that's very good. Yeah.
Good for a leader.
Death is relaxing, apparently.
Yeah, defeating your enemies.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one.
So one thing I should point out, because I think it's possibly one that's overlooked. There is the leadership skill. So you can, when you're doing, like most games, when someone's doing a skill check, you can assist. You can often assist someone. But the leadership skill is a little bit different. So basically, you can issue, using the leadership skill, you can issue orders to people. And if those people that you issue those orders to, if they carry out the orders that you've given them, then you can give them any dice that you roll that are successes when you make that check. You can give up to 3 people dice, your successful dice, which essentially gives them an extra dice.
Okay.
I will forget about that.
So will I. I've got leadership as 0, so I don't see myself being that guy.
same here.
Anyway.
I mean,
same here.
yeah,
I'm not that guy. That's you, Tony. You need to not forget.
I've got 2 leadership. That's all right.
Of course, your leadership is boosted by your empathy as well. So your dice pool is made up of the skill and
and
the
the
ability,
underskill sort of thing.
Yeah, so the tribute and the skill.
Yeah.
But anyway, what are you doing? Are you taking the truck, or are you going on foot?
Going on foot to not scare them off. The noise of the truck.
Well, do we not leave someone with the truck in case some scavengers come by and decide to take it?
Yeah.
Take the spark plugs out.
And then when you need to get away in a hurry,
Put
Well,
the spark plugs back in.
I would suggest we take the truck, and I'll have a look at the drawing that Solomon did and say, like, if we're splitting up, like a group take the truck on the road and then the others take the under the train tracks by foot. And then you can arrange to meet back there or something like that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking. We take the truck as far as we can go, as we believe safely, because Solomon said there's some of the undead is walking around, so we don't want to rile up zombies before we actually get to a place that we can be. So take it up, so it's a little bit closer at least, and maybe maybe Lisa can just say, "Hold up."
Oh,
mean,
I
could
can
take the
stay
truck
with,
about something like that, Tony?
I can
Somewhere like
stay with the
there.
truck, Cecilia, if you like. You can rely on me.
Like there.
I can't see where you.
So like the first kind of set of bushes, like we need to not go too far with the truck because they'll
So
hear us. So
you're
leave the
not
truck like there or
you're not
something.
actually there. You're not actually there yet. So you've got
Yeah.
a rough layout of the
Mhm,
area that that Solomon has given you, but no details.
I think we kind of want to. You don't want to get in their eye line. I don't think you want to take the truck very far up at all. Actually,
If it's a handful of zombies, I won't use the Z word. If it's a
No,
handful of
no,
walkers, then
you can use the Z word. Perfect. That is what they
Okay.
are. If you use whatever term comes to mind, you can call them zombies. You can call them walkers. You can call them biters. You can call them whatever the fuck you like, because it's up to you. There's no
If
law on what you can call them.
Thought you said by
if
walkers.
there's only a small handful of walkers,
could
then we can take them
call
out
me
quietly,
out.
and
Yeah, take them
then
all out.
we can search the area without risk of being jumped by a small group of walkers or a horde, or depending how many there is, of course.
Yeah, I don't like. We need an escape because like we're not to say in the wilderness how we would, but we're out away from a town, so it is like we
We probably do want to take the truck all the way up then. Actually,
is yeah. We need it in a position that if we need a quick getaway, it's there. Because we don't know what could come down looming.
Yep.
But yeah. So I think we'll take the truck as far up. Just say we'll leave someone with it, and then take the rest on foot. Because I'm assuming, even though you're saying truck, it is a truck that can actually fit us all.
Yeah, it's pretty much a pickup truck like the other one. So
A
it can sit,
flatback sort of truck.
yeah. So it can
Okay.
about 3 of you can sit in the cab, and the rest can sit in the back.
Okay.
In the
which
flat-
just
on the
makes it so
flatbed.
much more epic for chase scenes because you can be in the back with the guns shooting shit. Yeah, I'll man the guns, boys.
But yeah, I think
So
sounds pretty good.
Lisa's kind of stood off to one side. She's kind of absently tracing a finger across one of the many scars that that run across the full length of a space of what once must have been like a really beautiful face, but is now like it's just this web of white scars. And she's often prone to this kind of like running a finger against across these like ridges of scars that trace across her face. What do you want me to do, Cecilia? I mean, if we don't get back what they've took, then
I know. We're gonna head up. But if you wanna stay in the car, stay in the truck, that's fine.
whatever you think's best.
Yeah. Yes, we'll head up in the car, but leave it a little bit of distance away. Because I think essentially we're trying to snoop where they've gone, and if they come back, we don't want to scare them away.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Radio. Okay, so meanwhile, Solomon, what are you doing, sir?
I'm sneaking my way back up, trying to get myself up towards the trees opposite the tent.
Yeah. So where? Give us a ping. Where exactly would you want? Are you wanting to? Are you trying
Where's
to
the
get to?
where's the pingy thing?
So you can just
Back and
left
hold.
click and hold that like that. Hold your left mouse button down. Ping it.
Up there.
Oh, there we go. Is that doing it?
Yeah.
These
That's
ones
it.
here.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you
Yeah.
want to be there in those trees there? Okay.
In those trees, yeah.
So which side are you coming up? Are you coming up the left-hand side of the road?
I'm coming up the left-hand side, under all the way up.
Okay. So you've pegged the few walkers there are around. You've pegged them on your way there and on your way back and on your return journey. I mean, obviously they don't stay still, but you know the general area where they are. Although you do switch to the left-hand side of the road, so this is a little bit unfamiliar. So perhaps you move a little bit slower, a little bit more cautious.
And then they drive past me up the road.
Shooting the horn.
But give us a scouting roll, Dave.
What the actual fuck, guys?
Give us a scouting roll. Oh wow.
Not rolled a 6 between us yet, have we?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Great
push
start.
that, or do you want to leave it?
No, leave it.
Okay. So you get to the this point, the point that you wanted to get to. Do you want to ping it again, and I'll drop your character where you are.
Yeah. So somewhere around about there. Yeah. Basically, back from the tree line, but so I can see the tent, and ideally so I can see down under the bridge and up the road on the right.
Okay, well there's your token, so you can place it in those trees wherever you want it to be.
Where's my token?
Zoom right in.
Oh, it's a really tiny token.
Yeah. It's
No,
really tiny.
it's
The
a really
scale.
big map.
It's a big map scale. Yeah.
It's a normal token. It's a big map.
Yeah, it is. So each for reference, each of these squares which I have left on, I wouldn't normally, but I have left on. Each of these squares is 2 meters.
Okay.
So this bridge, the railway bridge, you can see is about 50 meters long.
Okay.
It's quite a small bridge.
Train just went past my house just as you said that, Phil.
Like,
how do I move the little sod?
left click on him, and then you can move, and you should be able to drag him, or use the arrow keys. Arrow keys is probably the easiest. There you go.
Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, I don't
arrow
want to get.
keys. That's the arrow keys if you're not for Yorkshire, everybody.
Arrow.
The arrow keys.
Arrow.
Yeah, maybe there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll stay within the trees so they can't see me, but I can see out.
Okay. So again, so you get to this spot, so to hunker down. Nothing's changed. You've seen, again, like I say, there's still a few walkers about. There's nothing down in this area. The only ones you've seen have been up on these ridges, up on the hills in the forest, mainly in the forests.
Okay.
But yeah, look at from here. You don't see any sign of movement. You still, even though you can see a bit further around here. Let's reveal a bit more of this. You can see a bit more. So there's still no signs of a truck. But
Can I see any tire marks?
tire marks, yes. So you can see
there's some on the map.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. So you can see those. You can clearly see those from here now. I mean, you can't. You're still some distance away, so you can't make out any details. But one thing you do notice is there are. You hear them as well as see them. So there are quite a number of crows perched on the railway bridge above the tent, and a few on the tent itself. And every
Oh,
so
okay.
often, every so often they'll kind of like take flight, and like you can't just let out a surprise call and take flight, settling on the nearby trees or up on the bridge.
Is there any more cover near the tent, or is the tent literally out?
That
on
it is
its
literally
own?
as you see it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to, in case they are in there, I don't want to spook them, so I'll wait for the others, but just keep my eyes peeled. Does it look from the tracks like there's? It looks like there's one set of tracks in, a bit of faffing around, and then one set of tracks out.
3-point turn.
It does.
Yeah.
It does look like that. But like I say, without actually getting up there and having a proper look, you can't be certain. But
Okay.
that certainly appears to be the case.
Right. In that case, I'm going to just stake it out and wait for the others to turn up, because I'm sure they will be walking up stealthily behind me.
So
It's a wonderful map.
it is. It is.
I think of beauty.
So I don't believe Solomon gave you any rough estimations of distance. So unless you
I said about a mile.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
oh,
say about a mile.
So how far up are you going to drive the truck?
To be honest, because on his little drawing, I mean, this is an assumption. Would you draw? Yeah, because you showed us there was other exits, so we drew the bridge.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
that he would have
Looking out for the bridge.
if I roughly draw over with the. I mean, you can disagree with this, Dave, of course, but if I draw over this with the pencil for a moment, I would say you would have drawn something like
Yeah.
this. The railway.
Pretty much, I think.
That was a very big cross.
When I came up last time, the railway bridge was pretty much the edge of what I could see. So yeah.
So I would say that's pretty much what I've just drawn there. Would you agree, Dave?
Yeah, basically it's a Y junction. The road carries on round to the right, and then there's just like a valley with the railway bridge over off to the left.
Yeah. So maybe this.
I don't think Solomon's probably not going to like it, but the bridge is our only landmark, unless we see the tent first. So that's what we're looking out for. Obviously, we're not driving ridiculously fast because, revving the engine that can make a louder noise than just slowly.
I believe
tinkering.
About a mile is pretty good. And the road goes round to the right, which is a pretty good indication it's only about a mile to walk and not drive the fucking truck. But, that's just me who knows how to be a bit stealthy.
So
we've already had one lot of our shit stolen. We're not having the rest of it stolen.
So who's driving the truck, Cecilia?
I would probably drive.
Okay.
Fearless leader, of course.
So I think isn't the truck that was stolen? Isn't that your truck? I believe it belongs to it. It does belong to a particular member of the group, but I can't remember whose it is.
It's on my sheet. It just says I regard the van as my own.
Yeah. So the one. Yeah. So it belongs to the group, but yeah, it's your. As far as you're concerned, the truck that they took is your truck.
Stole my shit, stole my girl. What a dick.
Okay, so Cecilia, so you're driving the truck. So how so this so let's say the edge of this map is a mile away. So how far are you driving all the way to the edge of this map? So the full mile, or what? How far are you driving?
So essentially, like I said, it's probably to the point where to see either the bridge or the tent. So
the edge of the map.
Looking at this, so I'd probably, because he marked where the zombies were, so probably pull off onto the right hand side
Okay. Okay.
into the like bushel.
Right. Oh.
That's,
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
even know that's a fucking word.
Let's put the truck there then, shall we? Let's just. Yep. There's
You
the truck.
drove the Chevy to the levee, and the levee was full of zombies.
But I was driving slow and keeping the revs low, so it was quieter.
And only beeping your horn occasionally.
It's Phil. In this universe, we've been on the road about a year. We know how to handle walkers. I would take it.
Well,
we are well up on. We've survived this
Some of
long
us are
on the
probably
road.
better than others, to be fair. So
We know how to.
well,
do
you
that
either
a while.
get by
Yeah.
through luck or skill, or ability, I suppose.
I think it depends if you've gotten used to it. I think. As
But
well.
also, we know how to put them down. We know how to. Do
Oh,
all that
right.
sort of
So
thing.
you mean with the yeah.
Stick 'em in brain.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
removing the head or destroying the brain.
yeah. So this you can slow them or stop. The bodies. Take the legs off. They can't walk. It doesn't kill
Yeah,
them. Only by like blood. Severe trauma to the brain is the only way to kill them. Chopping the heads off. Stop them walking around, but the head is still potentially dangerous.
Still bite you. Even
They still bite you, yeah.
The severed head will still bite you. Great, love it.
Okay.
So they if people aren't familiar with this, with the virus as it is, so the virus, as in Romero's like zombie films, and is in The Walking Dead, the virus affected everybody globally. Everybody, or as far as you know, everybody is infected with the virus. They carry this virus so that whenever anybody dies for whatever reason, they will come back as a zombie.
Okay.
But the zombies themselves also carry a more virulent version, like a virus themselves. Whether it's the same virus or that's more virulent, or you don't exactly know. But if someone is scratched or bitten, or the blood or any kind of bodily fluid gets from an infected person gets into your system, then you will become infected by the virus that the zombies carry, and it will kill you quickly, sometimes within days, sometimes within hours, depending on the severity of the injury that is sustained. There is a brief window of opportunity to amputate the point at which where the injury is, if that's possible, and you might survive if you catch it soon enough. But more often than not, even just a scratch is a death sentence.
Yeah, the infection doesn't turn you. You're already turned even before you die.
No.
The
I mean,
infection just kills you.
If you were infected and you got bit, that would turn you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But you're already turned, even while you're alive. You've already got infected.
Anybody who dies will come, as far as you know, you've seen no exceptions. Anybody who dies will come back as a zombie. Unlike the zombies in The Walking Dead, the zombies in this do not attack animals. It is they only pursue living humans. They don't. They might be distracted by animals,
But
just
they don't
in
actively hunt.
but they
chase
will
and-
not. They don't
Yeah.
hunt them. They do not eat them. They're not interested in them.
I remember them fucking up a horse on TV like it was nasty.
Yeah. So these zombies are not those zombies. They're not interested in to that point. Wildlife and the environment is like
okay.
thriving as well.
Thriving.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
thriving,
Okay.
aye.
I mean, it's only been
wait.
so far. It's still early in the. It's still early in the.
Oh, okay.
Well,
in
like a year or
the
so.
the event. Yeah, it's only
right.
so it's just over a year. So yeah, it's certainly in it's still quite
I
early
guess
since
that
the
makes.
outbreak.
I guess that makes hunting quite a viable food source. Then I will probably hunt for food.
Yeah,
Oh, even if they're not interested in animals and stuff, like if they, I don't know how they sense, like, because normally hearing, but like if they sense blood or whatever, it's not one that they'll like go towards it.
no,
If some, it's only like, oh, I hear people, get 'em.
yeah.
Okay.
So they operate the zombies or my zombies in this. They operate purely on like sound and vision and things like that. They don't have some preternatural sense.
Okay.
Instinct.
Yeah.
Mm.
The only thing the only thing they can reliably determine they know who are zombies, or rather, you're not sure if they know who are zombies, or if it's the other, or if it's the case that they are oblivious to them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't help
Yeah,
each
because
other.
there's
You've
a
never seen them.
theory that, well, I say there's a theory. If two zombies are fighting over a piece of meat, they won't actively push each other. They'll just scramble for the meat. They won't
Yeah.
fight each other over it, if that makes
Just
sense.
get
Yeah.
in each other's
And-
way rather
Yeah.
than fight.
Yeah,
So
they just,
it-
yeah.
So yeah, it could be that it's almost as if the others are invisible. You know, they almost as if they're invisible. Maybe
Because dead flesh is no appetite. It doesn't spark their appetite.
You
only
don't know.
living flesh does,
you don't know.
yeah.
There are lots of theories, but they do not cooperate.
Or
They
engage with
do
each other
not.
at all.
They don't engage with each other. But at the same time, they are
They do
drawn
form-
together.
They form
They walk in
swarms.
hordes. Yeah.
Hordes. Yeah.
Friends.
Hooray.
Or well, at
Anyway.
least it seems that they're drawn together. They're certainly drawn to places that they used to go. So it is more out in the wilderness, out in a place like this. You very rarely see more than a few stragglers. The more popular, the more formally populated the areas are, the more zombies you are likely to see. Whether that
Supermarkets
is
and malls and
because
stuff like that.
yeah, whether that is because that is where they were when they
There's more dead
turned,
people there,
or
yeah.
if they were
More people died there.
drawn. Nobody. It's all speculation. All you can say for certain is that if they see you and you are alive, they know.
Yeah, like straight away.
How they know, you don't know.
As long as okay, so we can make good plans then. Fine. We can use that against him somehow.
I mean, so these are things you like Dave said. These are things you learn. You don't know truths. You've made observations and made assumptions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some that seem to bear out, some that perhaps don't. But anyway, so you drive up with the truck, and you were driving, were you not, Cecilia? And you were. Did you say that you were kind of like driving slowly, quietly?
Yeah.
So I think you can give us a give us a stealth check. We haven't got in the starter set. We haven't got. Excuse me. We haven't got stats for vehicles and things, so we're just going to go with the character sheet. So yeah, just give us a stealth check.
Music stopped again, Phil. I don't know if that's on
There's a
purpose.
6.
There's a 6. That's a good job. Yeah, the music seems a bit. I'm not sure if it's the heat.
Fair enough.
It's some things aren't. I'll skip it on. There we go. We've got another track. It keeps sticking. because it's having to load stuff up and it's not always loading. But I believe we got a bit of an ambient nature track as well. So, but yeah, if the music stops, give me a prod and I'll skip it on until it starts up again. Hopefully, we won't get done for using this music.
Prod.
Okay, yeah, so I got 1 success on stealth.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you kind of coast up, maybe cut the engine at the last few hundred yards, and kind of coast to a halt, and hope that you've not attracted anybody, the attention of anybody or anything.
Anything.
I guess you could make a wits check. I guess Solomon, see if you do notice them.
Is this just straight wits?
Yeah, straight wits is a passive check. Straight wits, no thing. You either hear them or you don't.
Good.
No.
No, which I suppose is reassuring.
That can scare them.
Nope. I just the line that was not what I meant to do. Okay.
I recognize this music and I know exactly where it's from. Good choice.
Yeah, I thought it was a good choice. It's apparently I'm okay using this. From what I did look into it and supposedly okay, but we'll see.
Very nice choice.
I thought it was I thought it was pretty close. Without anyway. Brownie points if you recognise it. Anyway. So
I think I know. I'm going to write in the chat in Discord.
okay.
I think it's this.
It is indeed. Well done. Yeah, it is. It is indeed.
10 points for all of
Okay.
So there, yeah, you pulled up in the truck.
Yeah, so we'll get out. I'm gonna turn to Lisa.
Okay.
And in my brain she's in the bed of the truck, so I'm just gonna leave her there. Just turns and says, look, stay here, keep it quiet. Make sure they don't get this, yeah? And like would we have made a little call sign? Because I think Dave said before about hooting.
That's entirely up to you. I mean, some things like that you would have actually preemptively sorted things like that. It would maybe something you've been doing for a while. You've probably got these established protocols and habits that you follow because it's one of the things that that's kept you alive.
Yeah, because it makes sense to my character that we do this. But so yeah, I think she would actively try and teach people because obviously I know this Lisa's she's a newer one, isn't she?
She's newer. She's not. She's been with you a lot longer than Matthew.
Okay.
So she's been with you maybe 6 or 8 months or so.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So I'll say what I said and just say call if you get into trouble.
She nods.
And
she nods and then she kind of leans over to Terry and says, "It'll be fine, Terry. Everything will be fine, Terry. It'll be fine. I'm sure your mum's okay."
I hope her Matthew's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. She pauses for a moment and,
I'm gonna go around to Terry and say, "Do you want to wait with Lisa?"
No, I want to go. I'm old enough. I can go.
I don't know if you should, Terry.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We'll keep an eye on him. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I promise I'll behave. I will listen. Don't you worry.
Stay close, Terry. Stay close.
If you see anything, just stay low, stay quiet.
Okay. Okay.
And then start heading. Well, I don't. I said we'd meet Solomon on the road, so
You
I'm
did,
not
yeah, but
entirely
there's no sign
Yeah.
of him.
sure.
Oh, you wandering off? Are you wandering off, Omar?
Well, we've got to start looking for them. Are we gonna go?
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to meet. We need to get moving because pretty
Lose
sure
light.
nighttime's going to start falling.
I
Well,
do. I
day's
walk
gonna be
off to start
wasting.
looking for them, but I'm careful. I'm sneaking around the back of these rocks and trees and stuff.
So it's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning by now.
Oh yeah, it's right in the corner there. Okay. Yeah, so I think
Cool.
I'm gonna head round like oh my god, go that way and
So yeah,
Down?
I was looking at thinking of going like that way.
It's a tree line.
Yeah. Then round the back, and then even from there round to there to get cover run across to get cover from the rocks, then round the back of the rocks to here.
yeah, we need to get an update of where the zombies are as well. So that's
gonna
my
say,
main
so-
idea right now.
Yeah.
Looking up this road, Phil, where are the zombies, or can we see any of the zombies?
You haven't seen any.
Oh, okay.
You haven't seen any walkers at all.
I think me and young Terry will move up, but we'll stick in the tree line of these bushes, so not like out on the main road, but
So
stick to the main tree
from
line.
here, I mean, you can see what you can see. So from here, as you come round the other side, this little copse of trees that you've hidden the truck behind, you can clearly see the tent under the just under the railway bridge.
And there's no walkers
No,
between the tent and the road and everything.
no.
So I'm going to say to Cecilia, I would say the area looks pretty clear. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we can make our way forward. Or we just need to keep an eye out.
He's doing secretive rolls. That's not on.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
I'm deciding things.
It doesn't matter. I can see it anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not an actual roll. It's just me just rolling a dice to help
Are
me.
you gonna
decide.
follow me if I go around the back of the trees and go the long way? I'm thinking about going all the way around the back that way, then running across here, going around the back of the rocks, trying to get the full sneak on it. Because then we're like there unseen, hopefully, and then it's just a short dash to it.
Now, what you will actually see is that I come round. I am following you. What's it? Rooster mentions that, but I'm just straight focused on this tent. And I'm gonna start just walking because like I've looked around. I start walking forward, looking around, and if seeing there's no
direction, then.
zombies, I'm just gonna beeline
Okay.
for it.
What? Are you sort of like sneaking up to it, or are you just kind of just walking straight for it?
I'm gonna try and be quiet, but all I can think about right now is getting to that tent and checking whether she's there.
Okay, I think give us a stealth roll then, but I think you can have a couple of penalty dice on that. I think.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to follow her. As soon as she does, I'm going to follow her, Phil, if that
Okay.
makes any difference.
Yeah. No, well,
So what do I? So what am I doing? So in bonus dice, is it?
yeah. So if you put -2 in the bonus dice, I think that will work. I've not tested that, to be honest. It did work.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Solomon, you see. I'm just gonna grab your token if that's okay. Tell me if I'm moving you further than you should. So Solomon, you see Cecilia kind of half-heartedly sort of crouching, almost running, half crouching, half running up from the road into your line of sight towards the tent.
Okay, I'm just going to like.
With Omar a short distance behind her. No sign of the others. What are the rest of you doing, by the way? You kind of see Cecilia. She sets off, kind of like stealthily, but kind of crouching, but yeah, straight across.
We're gonna follow.
Yeah.
We're gonna
straight
follow
line.
because obviously, yeah, we're gonna follow. But we'll cross and stay near the ridge line of the tree while we hear this human-sounding owl hoot.
Before you go there, I'm talking.
Increasingly aggravated, annoyed-sounding owl hoot.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Therator?
Like before before Rooster goes, I'm tucking his shirt, like calling me back. Do you think Cecilia will kill Matthew?
No. This is why we need to. We can calm this down, son. We need to get over there. She might not even be there, so we need to go and make sure we can keep an eye on things.
You promise to rein her in if she tries.
I promise. Right. You've got my word.
Right. Yeah, follow after.
Okay.
To bloody who?
It's a recognised call. So yeah, you get to that point and you hear Solomon. Perhaps as you glance over in the direction, you see him looking, kind of giving you the dead eye.
Yeah, I'll go over. Especially with it being Solomon, I think it's fitting that he's the one that like puts me out of this. So I'll head over to him into the trees.
Okay. No, I'll just drag you over them. What's Omar doing?
Zooming out. Oh my gosh.
Omar's going to slowly start walking over this way.
Okay. What are you doing, Solomon? So Cecilia comes over to you. You see the others just kind of seem to be semi-stealthily approaching the tent.
There's only so much stealth you can do in open land like this.
There is indeed.
Right. Okay. Well, now that we're all together, let's approach the tent, but don't approach from the front. We need to approach from the side. So if somebody just opens the front of the tent, we're not just stood there like this with our asses hanging out. Keep low, keep quiet, and move quickly.
So once I say this, I'll turn Solomon and I'm like, I thought you said there was danger up here.
There's walkers. Only single ones. Have you not been like paying attention like I told you? Plus, we don't know who's in that tent. And the crows, they'll give us away as well.
So talking of the crows, Omar and Terry and Rooster, at this point you can see, you hear the crows at first, but then you see a murder of crows perched upon the bridge, and a couple kind of tentatively, every so often, tentatively land on the top of the tent. And Omar, you can see the top of the tent there's a massive rent across the top of the tent that looks too precise. It looks really precise, so it looks like somebody's sliced open the top of the yeah. And these kind of couple of crows, they kind of tentatively land on the tops of the tent, kind of start cawing, and then suddenly like take flight again.
Can I see inside through the hole in the tent at all?
No, it's kind of across the top. across this top side here. Oops.
Yeah.
Not like have a look.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start heading up towards it.
Okay.
that
Give
like
us.
that.
Are you stealthing up then?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
anyway.
So the person
I
with the
am.
worst stealth, and since you're kind of approaching roughly as a group, the person
Oh.
with the worst stealth can make a stealth check.
I've got 2.
I got 2.
I got 0.
That'll be you then,
It's not
mate.
me. I have 1.
Hey.
Go on then, Rooster. Give us a stealth check for the group. Okay.
Can I push it?
If you want to, that will give you a stress. You just click on the push button if you want.
No.
Oh,
No.
You've weighted the dice. I see.
Oh, you messed up. You messed up.
Get
Okay.
it going. Go on.
Right. So you kind of creep up towards the tent.
Trip over.
And no. So you kind of looking around, you know, as you're getting close to the tent, you can hear movement inside the tent, something shuffling around, kind of snuffling around inside, kind of clicking as if something like knocking things over. And then out of the corner of your eye, you see movement, and looking over to where Omar is, you see a walker come stumbling out of the trees.
Oh no.
Would be next to me, eh?
Is it? I was going to say, is it near Omar? I'm gonna be like, Omar,
You shouting?
there. I'm not shouting, but he can see me going.
I'll run away.
Oh,
Cheerio, bye.
Okay, Omar, you can give us give me a mobility check. You can have two bonus dice though, because you've been Rooster's
Two
allergic.
bonus dice.
2 bonus dice, yeah.
22 bonus dice. Let's go. That's a 6.
Okay. Okay, so you where are you going?
We'll run back past this way,
Okay.
past through the group so that it eats somebody else.
Okay. So this walker, it kind of stumbles down the slope, trips, and then tumbles. Head over here, like comes tumbling down the slope, and slowly starts to stagger to its feet.
Oh, we should try and get it while.
Stick a crowbar in its head.
Aye, we should try and go for it while it's prone. So I'll turn back around and run back towards it with.
You're
my
going to go
axe.
back.
Yeah, I'm going to run back towards it with my axe ready. while
okay.
it's still
Oh, so
prone.
so you're going to use a combat thing. So give us a close combat roll then. As this,
got this, yeah.
you run over and you got
I
your
don't
axe.
have this. It's just not. I'm not good at this.
It could be, yeah.
I don't roll anything for. Do I roll on the axe or do I roll on close combat?
You can click on the axe click on the axe, because it'll use the gear dice.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
So tell us what happens.
So, without saying anything, he runs past the group and then he looks over his shoulder and he sees that the zombie's prone and he just thinks, "Oh shit, I could redeem myself here after running back through the crowd of people," and then just grabs the axe and runs over and puts it in the zombie's head while it's still crawling to its feet. He just brings an axe down right on top of its head and splits its skull in half.
Okay, and yeah, without a sound, it just falls still.
Chop.
Just did we hear something in the tent?
Yes.
Or
yeah.
So and as you think that, you can hear like some movement inside the tent.
Where's the opening? Which side's the opening for the tent on? I know you
The
said there's a
opening,
gap,
I shall.
but, like,
Yeah.
the
So
door.
let me draw it on.
Well,
Let me draw it on.
in the top, I believe, is
Yeah, it's
also
kind
where
of
the
like-
opening is.
Yeah. kind of near the top, not as jagged as that.
And which
Yeah,
side
where's
is the door?
The door.
The door would be this side here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go round to the opening. To peek.
Okay. What about everybody else?
I'll be on this side of the opening.
Following
Yeah.
Cecilia
I follow Zugu's step.
with my axe ready, trying to,
Oh.
in case something pops out and gets her, I'm going to back her up.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
Quick question: does Cecilia? I know Cecilia's an ex-soldier, she's the leader of the group. What kind of weapon is she packing? What kind of heat is she packing?
I do have a revolver on my belt, but I have a. Generally, you see me with a combat knife.
Very nice.
And can wield that.
okay. So
Okay.
Cecilia, you were the first person to approach the tent, so you can give us a stealth roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Very good.
Nice.
Okay, so Cecilia, you reach the tent first. You can and peer through this opening. It clearly someone has like sliced open, with a knife or something, sliced open the tent across the top. And as you kind of creep up and peer inside, maybe even to the point like you get close enough to be able to pull, sort of pull the rent open a little bit. You can see a walker kind of crawling around in circles on its hands and knees inside the tent.
Okay. Would we?
It's like you can see there's as you see it, there's like it's quite a fresh one. Looks like you almost mistook it for a normal person at first, if not for like half a dozen arrows that are like protruding from between its shoulder blades.
Okay. So I like signal to Rooster over the tent. Whatever signal we have for as like danger in the tent.
Uh-huh.
And kind of like start moving around to the other side because Solomon and Omar would have seen the signal as well.
Uh-huh.
I think the signal would be something like that, like doing a bite with your hand. Like that's the symbol, something like that.
Bite one.
Bites.
That's a bunny.
A nasty shot. Bitey
That's
teeth.
a bunny. Like,
It's got a
bite me.
mean streak a mile wide.
So yeah, I was that like nod to the two behind us and like towards the front.
Are we opening it?
We're just gonna spread out kind of around it so that we can try and coax it out, and then all just go for it at the
And
same
just
time. sort of
annihilate.
deal. Yeah.
I'll
look
get ready
at
with
Rooster.
with the zip.
Yeah.
If everyone gets into place.
At this point, I think it's a good point to discuss how these situations work. So combat with zombies works different to combat with other people. So when you encounter like kind of lone walkers or just one or two, you can basically make one single roll, and the roll it can be simply an attack roll, or it can be anything. If you can come up with a reason for using any other kind of skill roll or ability roll, it can be anything you want. So it doesn't necessarily have to be just I'm going to hit it or whatever to kill it. So it could be something you could use a skill to maybe a different skill to maybe trick it or kill it, or you might be using a skill to distract it and lead it off in a different direction or whatever. but you can potentially use any skill you want against lone zombies to overcome them, to like overcome the threat of them.
So is that like? Does that? I don't suppose there's like a. I'm trying to say.
So
You don't get rewarded for being creative with handling a zombie. So you're not just attacking, but you could do something like.
Oh yeah,
know,
you certainly
run
do
past
get
the zombie
rewarded
and
for being
wrap
creative.
around
Yeah,
a rope around its neck
could-
and tie it,
like
or
you could use
get
something you
creative
got
with
more
it.
skill with.
Yeah.
Like say for
Oh,
example, you've got a
Certainly
high
do, yeah.
stat. Like I've got a high
Okay.
stat in medicine or manipulation. I could try and work out some way to use manipulation.
How you'd use that
to,
in a
to
situation.
I mean,
to base
it has.
out in front of everybody, and then I could roll a manipulation, which is a
It
decent
has
roll
to.
for me.
It has to make sense. I mean, in the case of manipulation, you probably wouldn't be using manipulation against the zombie because the zombie wouldn't give a fuck.
Because manipulation is
But
talking.
you could
lying
maybe,
and stuff.
but yeah. So maybe, but perhaps you could use manipulation again on somebody else to use them to draw the zombie out or whatever. Like I said, anything goes. You can be really creative about how you use your skills against lone zombies. It doesn't have to be combat related, but it has to make sense.
What about if you used could you use medicine to make yourself look wounded in front of it and look like something that it should come out and try and eat, and then your friends will jump on it?
I think they'd come out and try and eat you anyway.
That's true.
If you weren't wounded.
But
But how am I going to do it rolling medicine? I'm trying to work out how to use medicine because that's a good roll.
I
for
mean,
me,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
A scalpel in the ear.
What I could do is, because I'm a doctor and I know a lot about the body, is I could know like a vein that you can cut that gives you quite a lot of blood, but then it's not dangerous. It's not going to keep bleeding for a long time. So you're not going to lose lots of blood. So I could probably get like the back of your hand or something. I could probably get quite a lot of blood without hurting myself, and like splash that at it or something. Spray it with blood so it's like oh blood, like a shot.
Or with medicine to quickly disarm, the right spots. Or
Or
dislike.
go for like Achilles tendons or something. So
Aye.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be necessarily to kill it or destroy it. It can be to distract it, to disable it, to basically turn it from a threat to not being a threat.
So could I use medicine to like spray some blood on it, some fresh blood, spray some fresh blood at it to bait it out, and then as it comes out, everybody's just ready with weapons to just go.
I mean, as Dave says, I mean, you could literally just stand in front and go hello, and that would do the trick without even having to make a skill roll.
True.
It wouldn't. Doing that wouldn't. Like I say, it has to make sense. That wouldn't disable it. That would be kind of just baiting it out. But you could do that. There's also countless ways you could do that.
Well, I guess we could just have whoever's got the best melee attack roll it. And
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, it's probably just going to be that.
Yeah, we bait it out, and whoever's got the best attack hits it with everyone else assisting. Yeah, or bonus dice for the people assisting.
Yes. So when you're helping with a roll, let's see, where are we? That's a good link. That didn't work. So when you're helping with the roll, I believe you have to, it has to make sense. Oh, here we are. So when you make a skill roll, others may help you. You need to describe what you're doing to help. It has to make sense. Actually, it has to actively contributing to what they're doing. Just being there and saying something, saying I'm helping isn't enough. But when you're helping someone, it means you can't do anything else. So if someone is helping you and it all makes sense, then you get a +1 onto your skill roll for every person that is helping you. Up to a maximum of 3 people can help you. It might be less than that, depending on the situation.
So I'd say one person baits it out, everyone else just gets ready with their weapon to just go.
Yeah,
Multiple headshots
exactly.
at the same time as it comes out. So
Yeah,
it's a melee
exactly. So-
attack with everyone assisting.
Yeah, so exactly. So if you said I'm going to bait it out, then that would give the attacking person a a +1 onto their skill roll. That would be a valid thing. Yeah. So with with me with that aside, that rules kind of bit more of a rules description aside, what are you doing? Like I said, this zombie is crawling round on all fours. It is currently oblivious to the presence of any of you. It seems confused, almost as if it doesn't know how to get out.
Well, if
Quick
it's
to zip open
crawling
the-
around, just pretty much you can probably just fall through the massive
Just
tear
line
in the
up
tent,
when you can see
And
a
just
good
smack
shot with
it in the-
whatever weapon. And
smack
Yep.
it in the back of the head with your knife.
Are we going to be searching this tent afterwards, though? I'll say this
Yeah.
quietly. So I'd prefer to get it out and
Yeah.
stab it, save covering the tent in blood.
I think bait it out. Yeah,
I can be the bait. I whisper. Can I be
No.
the
you cannot be the bait. You
As soon
can-
as we open the door, it's gonna notice it can get out, and as soon as it
I'll,
crawls out, someone just needs to
I'll just go
stonk it
and-
on the head with it.
I'll just
Yeah.
sigh, and I'll go and unzip the door,
Okay.
pull it to one side, and jump out the way.
Okay, so as like I said, almost instantly, as you like the of the zip and pull open the flap, there's a groan, and this zombie crawls out through the opening and starts to try and stagger to its feet.
I'll just do a bow and a flourish as I present the zombie to these clowns.
So I guess it's Cecilia and Rooster who are currently the closest. Well, obviously Solomon is probably here as
Oh,
well
yeah.
now.
But now
Yeah,
flourishing.
we're getting if that's the entrance, we're all standing around it,
Um,
ready to hit it with
I'll
multiple
be
weapons.
I'll now be standing. Probably I'll have just pulled the door round the side of the tent. I was like, "You come, mate.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world. Careful of those
Yes.
arrows. I want those."
Yeah, so I'm putting like hands up for everyone to just wait until it stands up because I'm waiting to see who it is.
Okay.
I'm
You could do
waiting
that.
to see.
Yeah.
Do we recognise?
Never even thought
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's somebody else
Put it
doing?
down.
Wait,
like I
waiting
don't
for the
listen to the-
signal to.
Waiting for
Sorry,
a
Darryl.
signal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen. I literally go in the open in front of the zombie like here and like wave my hands over here, over here.
Oh my god.
I'm
What are
just
you
going to stab it
doing?
in the head.
Oh my god.
Okay, and yeah, so this it kind of staggers out, crawls out, and sees Terry, and then half crawls, starts crawling, and sort of scrambling to its feet towards Terry, letting out a low moan as it goes. These arrows bristling between its shoulder blades like spines, and as it shambles towards Terry, you like I say, it's fresh, but you don't recognize. You don't know who this. It's a man, maybe in his 30s, but you have no idea who he is.
It's not
Okay,
Matthews.
if we don't know who it is, then I'm gonna stop them before they get to Terry. It was the worry was that it was the worry for Celia was that it was Rebecca. So if it's not Rebecca, fuck it.
Okay, so whoever's going to attack, you can attack it. You can have at least a +1 because of Terry distracting it.
I'm going to. Is multiple people allowed to attack it?
Yeah, multiple people can attack it. Yeah, if you want to attack it in just like a blind fury.
What did you say?
I'm
Bonus
gonna-
dice.
One bonus dice. Whoever attacks it gets a bonus dice. Yeah.
Let's go.
I was gonna. Okay.
Oh, nothing from me, boys. Somebody else needs to hit it.
Oh. Okay. So Omar, you go to tell us what you're doing.
I tried to hit it with an axe and missed.
Okay, so you go to hit it and you stagger and kind of like swing, but you stagger into it, and as you almost collide with it, it turns and sees you, and kind of like groans and reaches out and tries to grab hold of you.
Ooh,
That means
maybe I'll push that. It's got two ones.
you could push it if you want. How are you going to push it?
I duck and then go for another swing.
Okay,
Come on. That's a 6.
okay, righto.
Ooh, success.
Okay, so yeah, you duck, kind of almost stagger. You stagger, almost fall, and duck, and bring your axe up, catching it under its chin, and it kind of stops mid stride, and then falls to the floor.
Sweet. Nearly
yeah,
got me again. Oh
Yeah,
my.
nearly did.
Whew.
Is it still coming?
No, it's dead.
That's neat.
It's dead.
So,
Sorry.
so when you
No,
deal with
most
these
of them
things, just
don't got
one.
hit.
Yeah. When you're dealing with individual ones, it's basically if you're successful, it's dealt with. It's either killed or
Yeah.
it's no longer a threat for whatever reason.
Incapacitated, yeah.
Usually killed. It's distracted. It's gone off. It's gone. You've hidden from it or whatever. But if you fail in that skill roll, then it potentially gets hold of you,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
that
that's
can
dangerous.
be the end of you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
So, for instance,
Yeah, so if it drops. Oh, God.
So, for instance, if this, oh no, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Yeah. So, for instance, if this one had got hold of Omar, this would have been the result. Somehow you kill it and hit yourself at the same time. You take your own weapon's
okay.
damage.
Okay.
But it can be a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, if it drops, I mean, depending on which side, I'll happily like kick it over. So, because Solomon said they wants the arrows, so
Okay.
just clean out.
Yeah, you can certainly retrieve the arrows. Roll a d6, Solomon, and tell us how many there are. There's at least one. So give it a d6 plus 1, in fact.
D6. Is
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
Six,
nice.
6 arrows.
Decent.
It's,
obviously we need
I'm gonna
a.
look.
I don't know if anybody's got a bow, but
Yeah, worth keeping nonetheless.
Absolutely. Ammunition, either way.
So,
If you guys are checking the tent out, I'm gonna go and have a look at these tracks to see how many vehicles were.
Just pop your token over there. Just like say, we're not really doing like tactical combat. We're just more there to.
I'm tempted to just go over this way a little bit and see if I think there's kind of any tracks, if I can find any vehicle tracks or people tracks in this direction. I'm going to scout around in this area, Phil.
Okay. And what about everybody else?
I'm gonna check out the tent.
Okay. What about Terry?
Like he wants to check the tent too because he thinks maybe Morph left something there maybe for him. Who knows?
Okay.
He wants to
So
check
you're
the
going to
tent
go.
too.
Okay. And what about Solomon?
I'm going to search the body. So I'll remove the arrows and clean them, but I'll then give him a good, careful pat down, see if he's carrying any weapons in his pockets, anything useful, any ID, any sign of where he's come from.
Okay. So I guess
Any
we'll do
good boots.
Yeah. So he's got a pair. He's got a pair of kind of cheap branded shoes, like a bit like hush puppies, but not.
Yeah.
And he's wearing just like a pretty standard cheap pair of trousers, chino trousers, and what once would have been a white shirt. It's now dirty and stained with blood. some of it fresh, of course, from the axe wound to its head. But other than that, the only thing it's got, there's a red biro pen in his top breast pocket.
I'll take a pen.
Okay.
I'll hoover anything
He's
up.
got red on his shirt as well.
He's got red on his shirt as well, yeah.
You've got red on you.
You've got red on you.
I wonder if someone would spot that.
Has he got any other blood on him that isn't his?
What? No.
Okay.
Not fresh.
Yeah. That's what I was.
But yeah, he's certainly got blood, all kind of, dried blood on him. You can see there's bite marks on his, like a chunk has been bitten out of his forearm.
But nothing to show that he's maybe killed somebody else.
No. In fact, there's no. It must be quite fresh because there's not even any blood around his mouth or anything like that.
Okay. Can we tell if this is one of our tents?
It is one of your. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. It is one. It is definitely one of your tents. So Cecilia and Terry, you're kind of both checking inside the tent. So inside, like Solomon notices, this is definitely one of your tents. Inside, there's several empty bags. There's a few scattered items of clothing that Cecilia and Terry you recognise. You recognise as belonging to. Oh God, I forgot her name. Is it Rachel?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. As belonging to. Oh, it says there. As belonging to Rebecca.
So Rebecca, let me get this straight. Rebecca is Terry's mother.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cecilia's ex-lover. And she's ran off with Matthew.
Not
Matthew's
ex.
the new lover.
Not ex-lover, no.
I current lover,
No.
but she's ran off with Matthew.
Yeah.
He stole her.
Yeah.
So there is before we go on about the tent, sorry, there is something, Solomon, something else you do notice about this corpse, this dead zombie. There is like I say, it's quite fresh, but also there is a fresh scar on its forehead. Not only is it a scar, it looks like someone has cut with a knife and left a W into its forehead.
W.
Only Solomon sees this. Only Solomon sees this.
Walker. So Walker.
But yeah, so this, like I said, there's a few bags scattered around inside. All are empty. The whole tent stinks of blood and gore. There's a few pieces of clothing that are recognisable as Rebecca's. And you can both. I think probably Cecilia, Terry. You can make us a roll as well, but it will be with a couple of penalty dice because Cecilia's kind of in the way. It would be I guess it's going to be a scout roll, I guess.
Okay.
Scout. Not useful binoculars here. Okay.
Okay.
I clicked on nothing happened for me. Whatever.
It doesn't matter anyway. So scout. So it's just one thing to find. Talking of which, I presume that has Solomon given the binoculars back to Cecilia?
I hadn't yet, but
Okay.
if she needs them,
No, that's fine.
I'll
If
give
you
them
still
back,
that's
but,
all. That's all we need to know at the moment. You haven't given them back to her at the moment. That's fine. So like I say, you're searching through. There's, apart from these empty bags, a few items of clothing. There doesn't appear to be anything. And then underneath one of the sleeping bags, you find a steel comb, which belonged to Rebecca.
I will pull it out and I will show Terry's like, yeah, they were here. That means they got away. I can.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
get her. We'll find her.
Very
So
okay.
she's safe.
Well, who is this zombie outside? Did they attack them here? Did Matthew
Maybe.
and Moffat have bow and arrows with them even? I don't remember if they had bow and arrows in supplies.
They took all our guns, weren't they?
No, they took our rifles.
Yeah. Didn't take any. Yeah, they took 2 rifles, all your medical equipment, and most of the food and water.
The
No,
thieving
but that might
tow
mean
rags
that
took my rifle.
it might mean that somebody was somebody helped them. Or that little, or even saw that cut. Maybe that's how they got escaped from it. But I think the tracks, I think they're okay. They just had to leave this behind.
Okay.
Solomon, you can give us a survival roll as well if you would.
Ooh.
Omar, you can give me a scout roll.
Okay.
Rooster, you're looking over these tracks,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and the tracks are closest to the tent. You can see where the pickup truck was parked up.
Mhm.
And other than that, there's also obviously tracks leading from the road, from like southerly direction, coming in and then parking up, and then there are tracks leading, kind of away from the tent, leading back to the road, but for heading east in like a. Well, you can see them. You can,
It's just the one set of tracks. There's not
just one
more than one vehicle.
Yeah, just one vehicle, the same vehicle. You can see from the pattern of the tire of the tread that it's just one vehicle. Solomon, you failed that roll. Okay.
I've yet to roll a 6.
Our first 6 came from Tony 1 hour into the session. It was 1 hour before we got a success.
Okay, so Omar, this is like it's an old dirt road that leads off into the trees.
And any sign of recent usage of it?
It doesn't. There's no tire tracks or anything down here. So there's no vehicle gone down this way.
And no people tracks either.
Like
walking people.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
I mean, the ground is quite soft because there's been quite a bit of rain over the past few days, which aided your attempts to track Matthew and Rebecca.
I'm going a little further and just kind of see what I can see up yonder, up ahead, what it kind of goes like. Not much further though.
Okay. In which case you can, if you're wandering off down there, in a moment you can give me a another scout roll, but just in a moment, not yet. What's the rest of you doing?
I think after that, I would probably head over to Rooster.
Other question.
Uh,
I have cigarettes in my character sheet, Phil, and they actually have a bonus of 1. So what is that?
That is, it says manipulate. When using, you can use them as part of manipulation skill.
Right, so you can give somebody a cigarette to endear them a little bit. Yeah. Cool.
Are there any from the tent?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other footprints? Can we see footprints like Rebecca and I assume?
You can make a survival
so
check.
2 people.
You can make a survival check.
A survival check.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's worrying. There's only one set of footprints.
Oh, for Christ on a bike, man.
The red's because he's got 1 stress now, so your 1 stress becomes 1 red dice.
Do you want to push it?
make it more interesting, shall we?
A few stress dice are all good.
There
There's
you
it.
go.
There's a six. Come on.
Okay, so
We
check
pushed them out
while.
anybody.
So Rooster, while you're checking the tracks, the tire tracks, and around the tent, it becomes probably, if it wasn't obvious already, it becomes obvious. You see the track like footprints, but there's more than two people's footprints. Maybe half a dozen more, and it becomes obvious that Rebecca and Matthew were attacked sometime last night,
Oh dear.
and the attackers came sneaking down in from the woods just behind you, and there were at least 5 attackers. They came through the woods to the east, and like kind of following the tracks back. You can see the tracks come from the road, so they've come along the road snuck up into kind of from the road up into the trees, and then ambushed them from the trees. From here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll relay that to the group. That
So yeah, they were attacked by about
That's
five
happened.
or six people.
And that's where the arrows have come from. It would appear. So
Maybe.
that's what Rooster's thinking, because we
Yeah.
didn't have bow and arrows. We have
No.
firearms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The slice in the tent means it was attacked from outside.
we need to get after them,
I
Yeah.
agree.
because every minute we spend messing around here, they're a minute further away.
hmm
And we need to get
Yeah,
our stuff back.
if they've taken the truck as well,
Yeah.
and I kind of lower my voice. Even though I know Terry's with us, still lower my voice. Like, if they took them, and they weren't
Get them
if
back.
they weren't able to get away,
Well,
yeah, we need to.
if they were going to kill them, they'd have killed them here. They've taken them
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
It's another
So,
group of survivors.
what-
Maybe they've joined them.
Maybe, definitely. Yeah. Do you want me to go and get the truck from Lisa, or should we all head back?
Right, it's only 2 minutes. We might as well all head back.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Whistle to Omar, like a
So Omar,
wild bird.
Omar, you heading down this small
bit further,
dirt road. You kind of went under the bridge, and you follow it further round a bend into the trees, and it's getting. The further you go, it's getting a little bit narrower and more overgrown. You can give me another. Now you can give us that scout roll.
Okay. Scout Torino. Come on, Omar. No successes.
Okay.
There's no ones. I'm going to push it.
Are you going to push it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Oh,
Got a
there's
success,
a
but
walker in
also
the
got
guts.
one.
Yeah. So, okay. So
Here we go.
looking around, there's nobody's come down this way, and kind of like peering ahead, you can see this. It looks like it might have led to an old like campsite. It's kind of makeshift campsite. At one time, you can see, like I say, you can see it the road essentially comes to a dead end. You're about maybe almost about 100 yards or so away from the rest of them. You can't see them. You can maybe just faintly hear them talking. Maybe you hear them call out to you. But yeah, there's nobody come down here. And then you see a group of about 5 or 6 walkers
Shit.
come stumbling through the trees in your direction.
Oh shit.
And the threat level raises to 2.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, mama.
What are you doing,
Be
Omar?
fine.
Like I say,
Running
you
away.
hear.
Run away. I'm just going to run away.
Okay, you're going to run. Give us a mobility check.
Ability, I'm not very good at running. Can I get a bonus dice because God loves me?
Clearly, it doesn't. Oh no!
Oh,
Really doesn't. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh no! So you turn to run, and you fail to notice there are 3 more zombies
oh no.
that just kind of stagger out in front of you, and one lunges straight at you. So one of them attacks you.
Shit. I
Let
should have
me
known this would happen if I wandered off there.
So, how this works. So technically, when you are fighting a swarm of zombies, so a swarm of zombies is basically more than just a couple, which is this is a small swarm. You would so you would choose up to three characters, whether they were player characters or NPCs, in the fight to make skill rolls, and they would add together their number of successes. Which skills they can opt for? Yeah, like I said before, you can opt for different skills. It doesn't necessarily have to be like default to a combat skill. You can come up with like creative uses of your skills, and so long as it makes sense, you make the skill roll, and you total up the number of successes. And so long as that number of successes is equal or greater than the swarm threat, which is the size of the swarm plus the current threat level, then you are successful, and you manage to you're successful in some way. The details of which I'll not go into the moment. That isn't quite what this situation that situation is at the moment. So there are, like I say, you do stumble into 3, but I'm only going to make you face off against one of them at this particular point in time.
Thank you, kind games master.
But there are several more over here.
Oh, fuck off. Prick.
Right, so
Oh my
Oh dear.
God.
Fucking prick. Never been nice to you again.
so what are you going to do?
Fucking try and get the fuck away.
You can attempt another mobility roll if you wish. Or it's up to you. You can, like say, you can use any skill you want. So normally, if you were against these 3 zombies on your own, this kind of swarm on your own, you would make one normal check, then you would make a second check with a penalty of 2, and a third check with a penalty of 4.
Is there a
Damn.
possibility to use my survival skill to get out of this?
If you've got to come up with how you would do it. It needs to make sense.
So I see a gap in the trees between 2 very thick branches that you're only going to dive through with precision if you're in someone that's got like a full good control of your body, whereas 2 bumbling zombies are going to struggle to get through it, and I dive through that gap
Okay,
and they can't get me.
I'm
And then
going
I
to
get
let I'm going to let you make that roll. I would argue that would again be mobility, but in this situation, for this at least at this point, I will let you do that. I'll let you make it as a survival roll if you wish.
Thank you, oh kind and benevolent games master.
Yeah, but it's just because it will be inconvenient for me for someone to die so early
So early.
in
Aye.
the scenario, since we are literally
on.
on the opening scene.
Got one.
Only
Oh,
just.
look at
Got
me.
one. Got one.
Okay, so you tell us. You tell us.
So he sees 2 logs like that, 2 fallen trees, but the gap's really small. So he makes just a precision forward dive. He used to do diving when he was younger. He used to do like diving off the thing, and he does this precision dive through the things, and the zombies try to follow him, but they don't have the same grace and agility, and they get stuck trying to get through. And then I'm able to roll and try and get some space in between me and the zombies and try to run away.
Okay, so who was it who was calling out to Omar?
I was sort of
Rooster.
I was doing like
Rooster.
a whistle.
You did the
Okay,
whistle.
so you kind of look
I'll go,
around,
like,
notice
flat through
that
there.
Omar's not there, and you call out and kind of say, whistle, and then you see Omar come running. The kind of like his face white as a sheet, and comes running down the road, around this dirt,
And I'm
down
like,
this dirt road.
This ain't good. This ain't good.
I'm doing the symbol multiple times with both hands.
I'll say to the rest of the group, I think we better get ready to move
And
quick.
face white as a sheet, and I'm just running at you full speed. And then I start running in that direction past you because I know that's where the truck is.
Okay. Yeah.
Get moving.
Let's start moving.
Okay.
Yeah, run.
Okay, so you all turn and you run.
Like it.
And you run down
Run
off the dirt
away.
road, back down the road, to where towards a truck. When Lisa sees you coming, she like jumps into the driver's seat and guns the engine, and comes driving towards you, screeching to a halt at the side of you, and you all jump into the truck and tear off.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Glasgow. Look at that.
Glasgow.
Glasgow. Glasgow.
So where did
Stop
we
saying it like that,
start?
Dave. Don't ever say Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Please. It's not called Glasgow. Glasgow. If you want to say it in a Glaswegian accent, it's Glasgow. It's never Glasgow.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So where did we start?
So the bunker, your bunker is like about a day away. It's over this
yeah.
way. So the tent,
Oh,
this is the tent.
Okay.
But the bunker where you came from is like over here somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. So did we come down this road?
So you came.
This is the whitest road, right?
Yeah. Well, this. I mean, this is the one you need to worry about. This is where you came. The track. As you drive off, you can see the like muddy tracks of the pickup truck
So the
heading
tracks
like
going
east
down that
on this
way.
road. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll follow the tracks as far as we can.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for any settlements or camps or anything like that that we could spot from the road, maybe.
Or any tracks off into the
Oh yeah.
off the road.
So like
'Cause
tire
if
tracks
they-
that maybe have pulled off the road, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
Because I'm guessing these guys can't have come from very far away if they just like stumbled across the tent. They must be relatively local.
and it looks like they
Yeah.
were on foot as well.
Mhm.
Unless they had a vehicle
Well,
nearby.
if they didn't have a vehicle, then they probably do now.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, is the blue line beside the tent a train track, or is that a river?
I'm guessing that's a river.
Yeah, this is a river. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the
So we're gonna have to follow
the
it to
road,
this junction almost, aren't we?
the road
Well,
heads
yeah.
down this way. Okay.
Well, yeah. Can we still see tire tracks
Yeah.
in the road?
So
Okay,
as
yeah.
you go along the there's like there's mud from the tires, and as you go along, maybe after about a mile or so, eventually that like peters out and disappears.
Yeah.
But there's been no like side roads, no sign of if somebody had left the road here, if it was even possible. which isn't most of the way. But if someone did leave the road, you would see, because the ground is still soft from the rains of the past couple of days, and there's been no side roads. So yeah, so you're driving east essentially.
Well, I guess follow the road, but I'll just keep my eyes peeled for any opportunities for him to leave the road.
Okay, so are you leaving Lisa driving? Cecilia?
Is driver skill? Is it what would you drive on? Mobility?
It would be mobility, yeah. And
got
vehicles, more like
One of the drivers.
like the vehicles in electric state vehicle, you know, they have like a mobility bonus and things like that. So.
So I've got 2 mobility, and I've also got a talent for driving. We need to get away in a pinch.
Take that the driver then, mate.
So I've got 1 in mobility. So I had 2 range combat.
Yeah, I think because we're actively following somebody, I would like once we're clear, I'd get Lisa to pull over, and we'd swap for the best driver. Because obviously I drove in the first place just because I thought we were gonna maybe rock up on Rebecca, but now we need to be a lot more careful. So we need someone who can drive and can follow, and if needed, like fucking just on somebody's word, just book it in a direction if we see tracks.
Follow our best driver at the wheel if we can.
Let young Terry drive. Keep focus his mind.
Like
I can drive.
What?
I was thinking you, Rooster.
He's got a good mobility. He's got good mobility.
I got 3. I can
He's
drive.
better than mine.
What? You don't. You can't even get your permit, man.
He can do it. He can do it. He can do it.
We can get car licenses at 16 years old in America.
I believe in him.
I'm probably going to be
it's Carl all over again. I fucking hate Carl. Hopefully he'll die.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Dave?
I'm going to be in the back, but looking over the cab so I can bang on the roof if I need him to stop, because I'm probably going to have better visibility outside than inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have guns. So there's no point in me being out there. Plus, I've got 2 stress. I'm just going to sit behind them in the cab.
Yes, so I'll drive them. Don't you worry, guys. I've driven in GTA many times. He's like, GTA.
Okay, so Terry is 16-year-old Terry's driving the truck. Excellent.
I've got this sense like we're just literally like Rooster's just like really like it'll be fine. So I'm just like they're gonna sit in the front like like you go with him. I'm gonna be in the bed, keeping an eye out, like watching behind us as well. I think if Solomon is watching forward.
Okay,
I'll keep Terry focused on the road.
So talking of stress, we'll introduce some more rules, I guess. So you can relieve stress through social interactions, mainly with your anchor. You can also relieve stress by resting. You cannot relieve stress if you're in immediate danger, or if for instance you're like starving or something like that. Several characters can potentially relieve stress at the same time, but you don't have to announce beforehand that you want to, or you're trying to relieve stress. You just play out a scene, and then you would say after the scene is done that you were trying to relieve stress.
Well, while in the car, I wanted to talk to Dave's character, because Dave's character is the preacher. I'm going to get him to tell me some stories about God.
So it's not as simple as that. You have to act out a scene. It's not just a case of I'm going to talk to this person. You have to play something out. particularly if it's your anchor. So in the case of the anchor, you have to spend at least an hour with them to be able to relieve stress. But with your anchor, if you spend an hour or more interacting with them socially, it relieves all of your stress.
What seat is your character in the car, Dave?
So if Terry's driving, I'm assuming it's one of them pickup trucks that's got like a,
It's like a flatbed, you can.
you know, like American cars have got they've got the
behind
full seat.
and then a flatbed.
Like the bench.
No, there's three. There's like
bench.
one of them bench seats in the front, and then for three people,
yeah.
and then everybody else has to sit in the like flatbed at the back.
I'm in the front with the driver and with Dave's character then.
So I'll sit next to Terry in the middle, and then Omar on that side of me.
I'll say to Rooster, tell me again about God's plan, Rooster. Tell me how it's all going to be okay, how this is all part of God's plan. Tell me again, please.
I'll say to both, to Terry and young Omar, that when this all happened, when the dead started to walk and I'd lost my wife, not to this, it was long before this, and I was on the road, I had no point of living, no reason to live, and then this all happened. I was expecting that I'd be taken. I didn't want to live anymore. But God has a funny way of putting people where they belong. And what's happening right now, and I'm going to pull out, because I'm carrying a Bible. I'm going to pull out the Bible. And what's happening right now is we're all together. Yes, Terry, your mum isn't here at the moment, your mother's not here, but we will find her. God has a plan. He's protected us this long, and he'll protect us as long as we all stick together and support each other and help each other. I believe that he's with us, and that's why he put me in this group, because every life is worth saving. Then I'll put my Bible away.
Amen.
Okay, so I'm going to say that everybody can you can lose stress from that.
All of it.
Amen, Father.
Everybody can lose one stress.
He's not a preacher. He's just a man of God that believes in God. He's not an actual preacher.
He's my anchor, Phil. So can I remove all of mine?
No. You have to spend at least an hour with your anchor.
Well, I am, because
you're not, because there's a reason why you're not.
No.
Because.
So who removes them, Phil?
Sorry. Everybody. I'm going to be kind and let everybody heard that, even the people in the back.
Yeah.
You heard you, and so I'm going to let everybody remove a point of stress.
Yeah.
But there's a reason.
So one minus then.
Yeah, for God.
Yeah, but there's a reason why you don't get to spend an hour with your anchor.
Because half an hour down the road.
Because less
59 minutes down the road.
Less than half an hour down the road, you come upon a small, little more than a village, settlement. It's about 4 or 5 miles down the road. You reach an intersection where trucks turn right onto a paved road, only soon to fade out and disappear. And after about a half a mile further on the road, you spot the houses of a small village. And as you reach the outskirts, a sign by the road informs you that this is Ravenhill, population only 27. Someone has spray painted a W on the sign.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do we,
like on the guy's heat?
because obviously there was that one in the head of the zombie. Do we know what that symbol is, or do we have any idea?
No.
Did you see it was called Ravenhill, the town, Phil?
Yep, Ravenhill.
Thank you. and it was a W, like on the guy's sheet. Who saw the W on the guy's sheet?
It was
Maybe.
Solomon.
Did you tell
Only
everybody else about that?
Solomon saw that.
Did you tell us about that, Solomon?
I didn't think to be honest with you. Didn't seem that important at the time.
It seems relevant now.
Yeah. I'll point at the well. I'm assuming we're stopping if this looks inhabited.
Okay.
As soon as there's any sort of, I'm just gonna like bang on. As soon as I see any sort of sign of habitation, I'm going to be banging on the roof of the cab.
Okay, I slow down and stop.
We need to get off the road.
Oh,
off the
right, I
road.
can drive.
Check out this. Check out this little town. This little.
Get off the
whatever it
road.
is.
Yeah. I'm driving. Yeah. So I'm going to drive behind some bushes, maybe off the
Okay,
road.
so we say park the car here, maybe. Go on, I've got the right thing selected. So you park it here, maybe.
Yeah.
Park it there. Yeah.
In the bushes, yeah, off the side, behind the
Like a
bushes.
nice little-
That is a nice little slot for a car with some bush cover there, right?
It
isn't it?
is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like the writers for seeing it. It's like the
Just the
writers
right
for
shape
seeing
Made
for a wee
for it.
for a wee hidden
Yeah.
car, just perfect, like a glove.
And then once we're stopped, I'll point out the sign and say, "That zombie." I didn't really think much of it at the time, but he had a W, a scar like a W in his forehead, exactly
scar
like
like-
that sign.
A scar like scarification, like tattoos, like when people do the scarification body mod.
Well, it looks like it had just been like cut into his forehead.
And then
It
healed
is-
up as like a
Healed.
duck. Yeah.
It's healed,
was-
hadn't it, Phil?
It had, but it was quite fresh. It was still red.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
it
scar.
happened before he
It happened
turned.
it happened before
Oh.
it turned.
And was it
definitely,
was it like Harry Potter, or was it like bang in the centre of his forehead?
It was like he'd been marked with,
A deliberate
Somewhat.
marker.
and I think he's come from here.
We need to take this very, very, very carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't like that at all.
I don't like it at all.
Wonder if it's like a gang ritual scarification or something, like a
Yeah.
mark, like a tattoo, like
Or
a
a
thing.
cult or something like that.
Cult eye.
Well,
Right.
if they're keeping him off and Matthew, we need to hurry up and stay with him.
We will.
Um,
We will.
We will. We will.
We just don't. We
I'm
don't need to put
sure-
ourselves at unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were look, mate, if they were going to kill him, they'd have killed him already. So
Yeah.
don't fret it.
Don't
but
talk like that. Don't say that to the kid, man. Shut up.
We are more important at this point in time. Right. There looks like there's a lot more tree cover to the north. Because if we look to the south, that's a lot of open ground. I don't like that at all.
Who's got the binoculars? Do a quick
me.
recce of the main street. So can you
Yeah,
get
I'll
to
have a
like
look
a
to
vantage
see,
point and have a look?
I was thinking of going round, sticking to the trees, see how far round I can.
So
yeah.
from here, what you can immediately see is these. So these are residential. Appear to be like just residential homes. I mean, you can only see so far. You can't make out what the ones beyond it don't look to be residential. You can't tell what they are. This kind of green L-shaped building is a church.
Can I see any drivable cars or any people on the street, or any fortifications for that matter? Because it all looks pretty.
Give
open.
give us a scout roll. If you've got the binoculars, you can click on the binoculars. They should give you a gear bonus for the scout roll.
I haven't got the binoculars on my.
Oh, all right.
Sheet.
I think they give you a +2. Is that right, Tony? They give a +2.
You put them on the sheet
Yeah.
though, because they have gear dice. Then they get
Yeah, you can
damaged
just-
if you roll ones
Yeah,
on them,
the
don't they?
break.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, well, we're not going
Think
It's all
so.
right, I
If
can,
it's like
So plus
most
2,
of these
did you
games.
say?
Yeah, gear don't get necessarily get damaged. Like
Oh.
that.
Does it not get damaged in this
No,
one?
it can do, but it's not a guaranteed result.
It's not a dice
Oh,
like that, and like
It's a
Disney abilities.
potential outcome from a
If you
messed
get
up
the
roll.
complication, yeah.
So it's not. Is it 2 extra dice or plus 2 to the roll?
It is 2 extra. Yeah, it's 2 extra dice.
Extra bonus dice. Cool.
Yeah, 2. So just plus 2 on the bonus.
Come on,
Come
I've got
on.
to.
Okay.
Yay! My first 6.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
it
so
is 10:45, and I've rolled a 6.
I was just gonna. I just looked at the clock. We're almost 3 hours in. 2.5 hours in. You got your first 6, Dave. Well done.
so roughly about the centre of Ravenhill, you can see there's been some kind of collision. Looks to have been quite a while. 2 cars have been like crashed at the centre. You can see there is a car parked outside the church. But other than that, everything is quiet and still.
Okay.
And
Right, I
none of
think
the
we
cars
need-
are our missing truck.
I was going to say there's no sign of our truck
Well,
anywhere.
No.
there's so many
Is it?
places it could be.
I mean,
though,
you
that-
can
that I can't see.
obviously you can only see, you can't see around the backs of buildings and things, so you can see, like I say, you can see there's these line of residential houses.
I think we need to be.
Technically, you can't see that, but you know what the hell.
We need to be massively cautious. So I think having a sneak round this way.
Going round
So
the
yeah,
back.
go north and skirt round through the woods.
Up this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Agreed.
yeah, stick to the trees
Agreed.
because there seems to be far too much open space down south.
Yeah.
I mean, battle whip here. If it doesn't look like anybody's here, and especially there's like no barricades or reinforcements, it might be worth seeing if there's anything still left.
Yeah, because if we're cautious, then
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you could, it's a potential. It's potential, for scavenging.
Resources.
Yeah.
But either
Regardless of your situation, there's all any.
You're always wanting any opportunity to get any scavenging
Because
done.
because my guy is obviously quite religious and believes every life is precious. It's like not everything, not every person we meet is going to. Cheers, Phil. He broke my moment then.
Sorry. Sorry, go on, Dave. Sorry.
Not every person we meet is going to be hostile, so we sometimes have to put our trust in.
except
In
the people
the
from
Lord.
here.
I love it,
have
Dave. I love it. I love it.
absolutely
I love it. I
We
love it.
don't, but we don't know that, Solomon. We don't know that.
It's better
We
to assume.
don't know that.
It's far better to assume that they are hostile.
It's
No.
Than,
I love the
than
Dave's
be
character.
sorry
I
later.
love it. I love it.
Don't get me wrong.
You've got to assume. You've got
I
to
will
assume.
defend.
people
I will
are
defend this
hostile.
group. I will
You
defend
can-
this group with my
okay.
life.
Tell you what,
But
you walk up that road waving your Bible around. I'm going through the trees.
there's no need to be insulting like that, Solomon.
I'll
Fine.
walk with you in
The
your
Lord
Bible.
will protect you. It'll be
Rooster.
fine.
I'll walk with
And
you in the
I'm-
Lord in your Bible, Rooster.
I'm just going to head north through the trees.
I'll approach this house carefully.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Yeah, following Roosters as well.
Okay. Solomon, you're heading up through the
Yeah.
trees,
Rooster
doing
walks with the Lord.
scouting.
I'm
You're
definitely
scouting
following
round.
him.
You're scouting
Sneaky
around
snake.
around the church along the north side. Okay. Are you kind of like what exactly? Are you kind of like well back in the trees, or are you just following the tree line to like just to?
No, I'm going to stay in the trees, but I'm going to watch out for walkers because they don't seem to have any like protection. So, and it's attracted us. Chances are it's going to have attracted walkers as well. So no, I am being uber cautious.
Okay. What about Cecilia?
As Rooster was walking off, I would just Rooster and Omar, to be fair, I would have just like as they were walking past, just keep him safe about Terry, and then I'm gonna follow Solomon.
Okay. And as they head off, as Terry follows after Rooster, Lisa, Terry, wait, and she follows up. She follows after Terry, and kind of catches you up, and pulls you closer. Be careful! What are you doing?
I'm trying to look for Mother Matthew.
You're no good to your mother if you're dead.
Quiet.
I can't. She must be scared at the moment. I need to find her. The more we are searching, the better chances, isn't it?
Mother would be scared if she knew what you were out here. You've got to be careful.
I will be careful. I'm not a kid anymore.
And it glares at Rooster and Omar. She's just a kid. What are you doing?
He has to. I'm trying to say this out of earshot of Terry, but it's like he has to grow up. He's in this world now. We're not in the world we knew. This is a world which is trying to kill you at every step. So he needs to learn how to handle himself.
Probably knows it more than we do. He knows this more than anything else.
Then why are you so worried? He can handle himself.
There's no more kids in this now. I'll look at her and I'm like, there's no kids anymore. There's living and there's dead. So when this shit all hit the fan, he doesn't get to be a kid anymore. He gets to be living or dead. So that's it. You just deal with it. And I'll look away again.
Bitter old man, Omar. She kind of, like I say, she stands at the side of Terry and puts her arm around his shoulder and kind of pulls him in close. So you are stood. You're stood at the side of the, like I say, it's obviously a residence, somebody's house. It's a two-story building. You can see some of the windows on this side of the house are smashed, but the curtains are all closed.
We hear anything inside?
If you want to get up close and have a listen.
I'll go up and have a look.
Yeah.
You okay? What's Cecilia and Solomon doing?
I am going full sneak and probably whispering to Cecilia, you know those guys are going to get us killed, don't you?
No, it's
Look at them! Look at them! They're just walking through God knows what. You're the leader. You need to take him in hand because they're going to get us killed, or get themselves killed. Which
Yeah. Well, right now, we just need to find Rebecca. We need to find and make sure there's nobody untoward here.
This is what I'm trying to do, but well, they're going to find people, aren't they? If there's anybody here, probably by saying hello to an arrow.
I think if anywhere, my guess is they might be holed up in this church. I mean, when everything kicks off, churches, they're the biggest places in towns like these. They put all the resources and even potentially barricade. So I want to check the church out.
Well, we just need to be really careful.
I can do that.
We said at the start we need to be really careful, and then they just run off. Okay, let's do it. They can fend for themselves. But
Okay.
let's approach the church from the north.
Okay.
Okay, so the person with so you're stealthing round, I take it. So the person with the worst stealth skill can make the stealth check.
Is this two separate stealth checks
No,
for
no,
me and Cecilia?
No, it's if you're moving as a group, then it's the person with
We're
the
not.
worst.
We're not moving as a group though.
Oh, you're not.
They're over
Okay.
there, and we're
No.
going
I
north.
mean, you're between you
Yeah,
two.
it's-
Group of
Oh,
two.
sorry.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I
I've got-
meant. Sorry, between me and Cecilia, I've got
Yeah.
stealth.
I've
Stealth.
got one.
Is this survival?
No, stealth.
Stealth. Oh, sorry, I've got 6.
Agility.
Sorry, two stealth ability for.
Yeah, so 6
Yeah,
in
I've only
total.
got one.
So
One
and
stealth,
Cecilia's
so-
got 5. So yeah, so it's Cecilia makes a stealth check.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
I
wanna
will
push it?
push it.
Clearly, there are ranged
Okay.
forces.
How are you pushing it? What are you doing?
So I'm like,
Commando roll.
no matter what the training I've got, I find myself stumbling behind Solomon. So then I take a minute, and I'm guessing I've probably done this before, but I take a minute and I just grab hold of the back of Solomon's hoodie and then get in step. Like, so I'm taking this. I do eventually. I do let you go, but I grab hold of you while I'm trying to get into rhythm with Solomon behind, like sneaking, because I was like kicking branches and stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay.
I like that.
Oh no!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I like that.
I'm probably just. Well, I do not like people touching me like that. So I'm probably just like, my natural reaction is to like just whip around and like, get off me, even though it's Cecilia.
Oh no.
After all that about the other group,
I mean, and you're fucking going,
get off
Hey.
me!
You haven't had your go yet. Laugh it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you blunder through the trees, you drag Solomon back and maybe taking him back. Maybe didn't expect it, and he kind of cries out, almost. And the threat level increases from 1 to 2.
oh dear.
It makes it
Fine.
feel worse than just having a random zombie pop out. I don't know why.
Just the
It just
threat
does.
level being higher, just the
Yeah. The aura
How many-
changes.
the overhanging threat level. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. How many threat levels are there?
There are
Here's the fucking
6.
curious question.
Goes up to
Oh.
6.
Okay.
I thought it was only 3.
That's
Fine.
six.
Oh, yeah.
So threat level 3, it means you're any walkers are aware of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 and 2, you can still avoid them.
Yeah.
3 and higher, you can't avoid them.
3 and higher, they're actively trying to get you.
Hunting, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Be fine.
Be fine, aye. Be right.
Yeah.
You jinxed it now. You jinxed it.
Well, it's what it's all about. Good fun.
Where are we? Threat level. So 0 threat level is described as you're in the clear and safe for now. Threat level 1 is there are walkers around, but they haven't noticed you. You might suffer a single walker attack if you mess up on a skill test. Threat level 2 is there are walkers close by, but they're not aware of you yet. Threat level 3, the walkers are aware of you. All nearby walkers will shamble towards you. You must fight to get out alive. and everybody automatically gets stressed, and then it gets worse from there.
Okay.
To the
Fine.
point that to threat level 6 is you are completely surrounded.
Oh,
So-
I am guessing like
okay.
on this sort of indication where we're split, this threat level is just for like essentially this map, this whole area.
Yeah,
For everybody, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just, okay.
Yeah, so even if we were one group over here, one group over there, they can fuck it up and the threat level for the whole area goes up, eh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Which
so
again makes sense in a
Mhm,
scenario like
mhm,
this.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yes, at this point, it kind of like I say, you're coming up the coming just past the car park at one side of the church, and Rooster and Omar, you kind of creep up to the side of this house and look, kind of listening. You can't hear anything at all, and then Lisa grabs hold of Terry and she drags you. She drags you across, right up, almost slams you against the side of this house, and she, walkers,
Where?
and she kind of points towards the street. Solomon and Cecilia, you see a group of about 5 or 6 walkers, not clumped together, kind of separately scattered, spread out. A few come wandering round from the east side of the church. A few wandering across the street. Not not in any particular direction, not particularly together, but kind of just wandering aimlessly. Not necessarily all going in the same direction, but yeah, there's probably about maybe 9 altogether that you can see. Omar and Terry, you can't, and Rooster, you can't actually see him. Lisa says, on the street, there's walkers.
Can I not peek around this corner?
You can, yeah. You're peeking around the corner. You can see, you see there's. First, you see the ones on the street, and then the ones up by the church, and like I said, they're not walking in with any kind of purpose,
Like rambling all around,
just
shuffling
staggering,
about.
in separate directions.
I want to move to there so that I can look at the street from this direction, Phil. Is that possible?
It is. Give us a stealth roll.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
I got a 1 on that. Oh no, I got 2 successes and a mess up.
Oh,
So what does that mean then?
Okay, so let me have a look here.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
I'm sure it won't.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not going to be fine.
Okay, so from here you can see onto the
dear.
road here. You can see maybe a couple of zombies kind of staggering, maybe just stood or staggering, sort of randomly about. You can also see into this house. The windows are broken. There's like there's blood, dried blood and gore. What looks like some intestines kind of strung out over the shards of broken glass in the window. But you can see on the floor outside and around the car park to the side of the house, you can see dozens and dozens of dead birds. And inside, through the windows of their side of the house, you can see what looks like you're not sure if it's you're not sure what the purpose of the room is, whether it's like a sitting room, a dining room, but you can see there are dozens of like bird cages just hanging, kind of hanging from the roof and hanging from like stands. Dozens of them.
And there's dead birds all over the place.
And dead birds all over the floor outside.
No live birds, just
no
dead
live birds. And then you hear the and you this zombie just comes out of the trees at the side of you, totally catches you by surprise.
Always me. It's always me.
Yep. What are you going to do? It's a lone
Run
zombie
away
attack.
again.
Okay, give us a
Those are coming
mobility
from
check.
these trees.
Yeah. Give us a mobility check.
Okay. All right. It's not my greatest skill, but
Oh, you did
Success.
it.
Couple
Success, what are you
successes.
doing?
Okay.
So I am rolling out of the way to here, and I'm like,
We
I
can
don't have a
see
gun, I
you
can't shoot it.
come into vision now.
Aye.
Oh, you don't want to be shooting.
Mm-mm.
Guarantee that.
Can I pick up a big rock? There seems to be stones there. Can I pick up a big rock and attempt to yuck one at
Have you
its
not
head?
got? Have you not got a weapon?
I have got an axe, but I'm trying to keep my distance if I can. Can I ruck?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Can I pick? I want. It's because I'm. You say I can never go a stream without mentioning Scotland. I'm going to pick up a traditional Scottish weapon, a big stain. Can I pick up a big stain, Phil, and chuck it at its head?
What, are you trying to attack it or are you trying to distract it?
No, I want to try and attack it. I want to launch a big stone right at its head.
Okay, so if you're yeah, right. Okay, so that would be a ranged combat roll, but it will be with a -1. I'm going to say at least because this is not a this is kind of a improvised weapon.
Improvised.
Yes, that's the word I was looking to for Dave. Thank you very much.
It's a traditional Scottish weapon, big stain.
It might be, but you're not Scottish. You're Palestinian.
Well, Palestinians are known for throwing rocks. Eh? They get missiles fired back at them for throwing rocks, mate. I should get a bonus dice for this. Did you
Not
type
today.
-1 in the bonus dice bit?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
An
So
expert rock thrower, mate.
yeah, you heft this big rock, crack it on the side of the head,
Been doing that since I was a child.
and to your surprise, it kind of staggers and collapses to the floor.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Can we see you now?
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you probably see him hurl this
That was
rock.
pretty cool.
We're running back to the truck.
I'm like,
No, what is Solomon and Cecilia doing? Like I say, Solomon lets out this surprised, or stifles this surprise, it's just a,
Calm down.
Josh!
I'm still planning to make my way into the church.
I'm
but I want
carrying on skirting around to the north.
okay.
Hopefully.
Windows on the side that we're passing.
Yeah, probably. I imagine so.
Are they boarded up or anything? Or
No,
intact?
not at all. No.
Oh, actually, we are. I think once we get to, maybe round about here, we're kind of out of line of sight of any of the buildings. I don't mind going up and looking through the window, or getting close so we can have a listen at least. I just don't want to be walking across that car park where people can see us.
I mean,
That was
the
the front
main
door,
the main door the main doors to church will be here, but there is there is a small another door entrance to the church at the back here. Presumably this is some kind of church hall or something attached, and then the main the main church will be this part.
Yeah. So I think if we can get round to sort of maybe up here, so we're not in line of sight when we cross the car park, and then go across, hug the wall,
up.
and see if we can
Like up
peek in a
here.
window or
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so you make your way around a little bit further around than
so yeah,
just-
it's kind of go up here and then
yeah. Okay.
that kind of thing.
So you do kind of creep through the woods and then dash across this bit of open ground to the car park, up against the wall, and peer peering through the windows. All the windows
Yeah.
are completely intact. There's but nothing's boarded up. You can see inside, and it looks like a kind of like a meeting room. There's a few like trestle tables set out. Maybe some on one of the trestle tables you can see there's like just sheets of paper and colouring crayons and things. Looks like kids drawings on the table. But the table, this papers are scattered across the table, across the floor, chairs overturned. So this, it doesn't look like there was someone here recently, or this activity wasn't carried out recently. But other than that, the room looks deserted. But then we can, of course, see there's some like double doors that presumably lead into the church proper.
Okay.
If there's nobody there initially, and like we can't see or hear anything, then I think just go to try the door. To be honest,
Okay.
see if we can get in that room, and then again listen. Before moving on anywhere.
Okay. Yes. So you move round, try the door. The door is unlocked. So you easily, slip inside.
Okay.
It's kind of like a vestibule area with like a cloakroom. There's even a few coats still hung on the hooks. A small like single toilet to one side, and then the door that opens up into the hall itself.
Yeah. So I think the other door.
Sneak in. Keep a good listen out for any sort of sign of movement.
Okay. Okay, so give us a well, I guess you can both give us a scout roll. What is Omar, Terry, and Rooster doing?
Oh,
I'm
that's a lot
returning
of
to the
dice.
group.
Sorry?
What's more, Mr. Omar?
Walker.
I don't know. Do we want to search these houses?
I mean,
I'm
we can check
asking Omar, Terry, and Lisa. What do you think?
You tell me what's God's plan.
I mean, we can check the windows on our side if they're open, as long as we stay off the road of the vision of the zombies. We can check the windows.
Be careful. I was looking at a house over there, and someone had been torn apart by a window. Somebody's insides were torn out by a window, so just be careful climbing through windows.
Was that the house next door that you went to look at?
That was that one there. It's like somebody had been like dragged across a broken window.
Oh.
Phil, you said the windows had been smashed, but the curtains were closed.
Open. The curtains are
On
open.
the ground curtains are open. Oh right.
Yeah.
So what's in this house? Can we have a look?
So you can see in the front, towards the front of the house, you can see like it open. The window looks into like an open plan sort of dining room, kitchen that goes across pretty much the full width of the house. There's a like front door around the centre. And then you can at the back, at least on this side, you can see like a sitting room. And
No evidence of waters.
No, it's empty. Appears empty. It looks like it's been ransacked. Kind of overturned. It looks like people have been in here, and you can see drawers open, chairs overturned, and so it looks like someone's been there. And sort of in the center of the house, you can see like an open staircase that leads upstairs.
I don't know. Do we go in?
I don't know. I mean, do you think we're going to find Matthew and Rebecca in there?
I don't know, but we could find supplies. I'm going to check the front door. I'm going to. Oh shit! No, hang on.
Okay,
I'm not-
for the
Oh,
walkers in the
yeah,
street.
no,
There's
no.
walkers in
Give
the
us
street.
a,
There's
no,
walkers in the
give us
street.
give us a stealth roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dave. That's a total Oliver move. You just pulled a fucking
So
Oliver,
I'm
you
going to
dumb
use
cunt.
my God put me here to save their souls to add a two. Did you say a +2?
What's that? Is that your drive?
Yes,
How is that helping the others?
because I'm doing this for the greater good of the group. I'm trying
Okay,
to find supplies
okay,
to keep us
okay.
going. I'm
Very well.
trying to protect the tribe.
Very well. It's tenuous, but go on.
Oh, I love
You can have +2.
You're saying it's tenuous.
Tenuous as fuck, but I like it. Go.
Go on, then.
His mind.
Oh, fuck.
Oh! Okay, so you
Throw it at me,
sneak.
Phil. Come on.
You
Bring
sneak. You sneak round the front of the house. So like I said, there's a few walkers stumbling around across the road and round towards the church, and you slip inside. You slip inside the house, like close the door behind you, kind of like catching your breath as you rest up against the door, and then this walker suddenly lunges towards you, and we'll leave it there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a walker. Oh no.
Oh no.
Shit.